Hello everyone, and welcome back here to our Jelly Bean Roulette Trivia game. I'm Jason Hagholm, and joining me this time is 2-0 professional mixed martial artist, Bobby Poulter. Bobby, how are you doing?
Good, man.
How's your COVID-19 training going where you can't access a gym?
It's definitely challenging, but just like anyone else right now, you're doing whatever you can to make it work. Empty garages, outside.
Making the most of it, right?
Making the most of it.
All right, so Bobby, we're going to play this game. This first round, which we're going to get to now, is hard questions. So these are questions that are going to come hit at you where you may not want to say the answer. So if you don't want to say the answer, you spin the wheel. You have to pick a flavor of jelly bean to eat. But if you do say, obviously, we get to maybe get to know a little bit more about you and your team and your MMA career here. So are you ready to begin, Bobby?
Let's go.
All right, so Bobby, first question. What's the hardest you've been hit in a fight or training, and who was it from?
I think the hardest I've ever been hit in a fight, specifically my very first amateur fight. Walked in there. I really never been hit in the face. The hands wrapped. It's like hitting it with a brick. It was Justin Condi.
Yep.
It was like midway through the first round. Stepped in. He just landed a bomb overhand, and it just I was okay, but that made me realize that I was in the fight of my life. And until this day, that was probably the most fun fight I've ever had.
Who was your worst training partner?
Worst training partner, as in
all around, worst, maybe worst ethic, just worst all around.
I'm definitely not going to sewer my team, so I'm going to eat.
Spin the wheel? All right. I figured you were going there.
I'm going to eat the chocolate. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Chocolate pudding.
Or the dog food, which is
Or the dog food?
Yeah, so it's a 50-50 chance you pick with the tongs here, because we're obviously, health and safety is very important. Okay, we're good. You got the chocolate pudding? All right.
Yeah, that's
so that worked out for you, Bobby. Bobby, tell us about the first 90 minutes of your day and the last 90 minutes of your day.
Today?
Just in general, a day for Bobby Poulter.
I wake up. I always do mobility routine in the morning. Also into a lot of yoga. I love to wake up and just get moving right away. But for 90 minutes, that's probably the first 30 minutes. I'll drink some coffee. I'll answer some emails, and then I'll get on with my day.
And the last 90 minutes of your day?
Last 90 minutes, I always make sure I come home, spend time with my family. What's common things I do before I go to bed? I like to read for the last 30 minutes. I use an app called Breathwork. I always use it to fall asleep. I've noticed it's making a big difference. So, at least most. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta stay healthy. Gotta recover.
Gotta stay healthy for sure. Who are your three main coaches, and rank your coach's favorite to least favorite?
Oh, fuck that. Peach or barf? Oh God.
Barf?
Yeah. Did you get this one too?
I think you're actually the only one. No, I had barf. I didn't find it bad, but I also had the egg one. So. And then the last question for you, Bobby. What's the heaviest you've weighed since you started fighting amateur?
I'd say about 190, 199. Weighing I think 199. I don't think I've cracked 200 in a very, very long time. Not since before I started training.
All right.
Yeah.
So always staying in shape and around shape, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know I've made big cuts and sometimes it's not worth it.
Bobby, part one is over. No more hard questions. We'll move on here to round two, which is rapid fire and trivia. And with the rapid fire here, there's the set of categories, and we'll let you pick which category. Bands and car mix, and movies and bands.
Start with MMA fighters. Let's do 155.
Okay, it could be Cal Uno.
Edson Barbosa.
Eddie Alvarez.
Conor McGregor.
Terry Edom.
Adam Asenza.
Does he get the homer points on that one too?
Yeah,
he's right over there. Lightweight. BJ Penn.
Cowboy Cerrone.
Oh, ran out of time. Pass the wheel there.
Also, what was the first person that you said? Kai Uno?
Cal Uno.
Who's that?
OG of MMA. It's like the early Zuffa days.
Cool.
Strawberry smoothie or dead fish? Less dead fish. We're still not that bad.
Not as bad as rotten egg.
No, that was the worst thing that there was. So we'll move on to the next part of this, which is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So obviously you've seen the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? So we'll ask you 2 questions. You have an A to D answer. You have the option to phone a friend if you don't know Bobby. So are you ready to get away at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? With no money on the line? Just your taste buds?
Let's get it.
All right. Question 1. In the Transformer film franchise, who is the leader of the Decepticons? Is it A, Megaphone, B, Megabyte, C, Megatron, or D, Megabus?
C, Megatron?
That is correct.
Yeah, good. So does that mean you have to eat a bean now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately for you. Question 2. Who was the first emperor of Rome? Is it A, Julius Caesar, B, Augustus, C, Nero, or D, Hadrian?
C, Nero.
That is incorrect, Bobby. It's B, Augustus. So
All right, spin the wheel.
spin the
Give me
wheel.
that. I'll take the bean. Oh, here we go. Rotten egg or butter popcorn. Yeah, that's not popcorn.
That was so bad.
Honestly, still not as bad as the
Really? You thought
barf.
You thought? Oh, I didn't. All right, Bobby. We'll move on to some UFC trivia now. 2 questions. Let's get at it here. Name 3 women's UFC bantamweight champions after Ronda Rousey.
Holly Holm, Amanda Nunes,
2.
something Randami. No, that's not one
it
of
was
them.
Misha Tate. Spin the wheel, Mr. Poulter.
Stink bug, toasted marshmallow.
Right here.
Oh, why do I keep getting these shitty ones? Oh,
I was there in the first one, Bobby.
tastes like eating a skunk.
Yeah, it's nasty. So then we'll move on here to question 2 of UFC trivia. Who did Brock Lesnar defeat to win the UFC Heavyweight Championship?
Randy Couture.
That is correct, 1991. Moving on here, Bobby. So this part of the game is, what's the last thing you've watched and have I seen it? And if I haven't seen it, I have to eat a spin the wheel and eat a jelly bean. So what's the last thing you've watched, Bobby?
White Lines.
You know what that is.
It's on Netflix. It's like it's about 2 drug cartels in Ibiza. It's about a kid who goes there, DJ, gets in trouble, dies. Somebody goes in there, looks for him, and just good story.
Is it a recommendation for you?
Oh, yeah, go for it, man. Trust me. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, for sure. At least maybe even 9.
So I got barf or peach. So we can if I get barf, we can compare. I got peach though, so damn it. All right, Bobby, you made it to the last part of the game here. It's the lightning round, where I have 10 questions. You got to answer them in under 1 minute. Can you do that?
Of course.
All right, so here we go. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Bellator or One Championship?
Bellator.
Drive or fly?
Fly.
Cook food or get takeout?
Good food.
Netflix or theater?
Netflix.
How do you drink your coffee?
Black.
Striking or grappling?
Striking.
Favorite cheat meal?
Pizza.
Favorite submission?
Head and arm.
Goals for 2020?
Fuck everybody up.
Time. He did it. Bobby, you made it through. You had to eat some vile things, so it's safe to say the toughest competition you've had in a BTC cage is a nasty jelly bean. So I think that's pretty good for you.
I would agree with that.
All right. Bobby, thanks for playing, and best of luck with the rest of 2020, and hope we get to see you fight once again.